So I already did a reimagining for EL7Z's debut before the debut happened, and there were some things I liked about the actual debut. Not the name, not the title track, not even the music video. But Die For You was a surprise hit. I was really impressed, and I really wish they had promoted it more. And where's the official English version? Get to work! All jokes aside though, I know people really wanted to see a darker concept from them, and I'm pretty sure I wasn't the only one who felt like Cheeky was a Kepler reject, and for good reason. So I'm here to oblige. It's too late to change the name, so I might as well steal my favorite name submission from someone else for Queendom Puzzle and turn it into an album name. So I'm naming this album, which is a full-length album because why not, Mosaic. I think there's so much you can do with this name. I'm actually so excited because I think there's so much you can actually do with the concept of a puzzle and a mosaic. So I think the best course of action is to create an interactive teaser. So you post a link that just says puzzle 1, and when fans solve it, it reveals something about the comeback, like the name. Once a certain amount of fans solve the puzzle, for example 700, a teaser gets posted. Red Velvet kinda did a similar thing for Power Up where you mix a drink. If you make the puzzles more and more elaborate, people become more intrigued. People become more intrigued, people become more engaged. It's kinda marketing 101. I don't know why more K-pop companies don't invest in it. Maybe because they can't actually follow through. The most recent example being Red Velvet's Chill Kill having a stunning teaser concept but never building on the mystery in a way that would engage fans. So many lost opportunities. Anyways, keeping that up with then a maze puzzle, an answer key hidden in a video teaser. Do any of you remember EXO's Path Code? Like that, but incorporated into the puzzle concept. Enough background, I wanted to make an easy video after the last two, so let's just get into the video. Side note, I'm not using any actual EL7Z videos because last time Mnet copyright claimed my video and they don't deserve that revenue. I'm the one putting in the actual work. Of course, the album needs an opener, an intro. You don't just create an album and expect your audience to go in with zero expectations. This time our intro is Kepler's See the Light, which I'm actually not the biggest fan of generally, but I think it suits this album concept if I ignore the last We Are Kepler bits. Title track, I have selected the song that inspired this entire thing, Primrose's Primrose. It's such a good dark performance track. It has vocals, it has choreo, it has a rap section, and they did all of that as a duo. Spectacular. It's not girl crush in the sense it's not about announcing how cool you are. It's dark in the same vein as later Dreamcatcher tracks. It's heavy, and I think everyone should give this song a chance and just ignore the lyrics in the bridge and focus on how it sounds. This could also be made into an English version, and I just really like this sort of fierce, elegant concept. If EL7Z have to do a dark concept, let it be something like Primrose and not basic girl crush. For the visuals, I'm thinking something Roman, since Romans really liked mosaics and it fits the concept in that way. I think it would be cool to end the music video on them walking towards the camera as it lifts up above them, switching to an aerial view, and as their dresses cross the tiles, their logo or a rose is revealed as a mosaic underneath them. Not sure what the payoff is going to be, but that's why I'm just making videos on YouTube. Maybe I would do something like they each have their own puzzle they're solving and each get a piece of a larger puzzle that they combine by the end of the music video, and that opens like a portal or something so it can tie into the next release, which will either be a comeback or a music video for a B-side. Speaking of B-sides, Dreamcatcher's Poison Love becomes the first full-length B-side on this album. This was the first Dreamcatcher song I absolutely fell in love with. There's something about the build-up to the anti-drop and the lyrics that scratches an itch in my brain. It really reminds me of like 2016 Eurovision, in a way. I think this song would go a long way to showcase the different tones in the group, and I just know the first concert stage would go crazy. If it was me, I would probably use the instrumentals to this song for a concert teaser. After that is IVE's Blue Blood. I've literally been waiting for an excuse to use it in a project. For sure, I would have this be their promoted B-side, concert opener, and release a special performance video with an aesthetic similar to Luna's PTT. There's also so many cool ways to tease this release, especially with Korean culture and blood types. Idols Already is the 5th track on the album. In my head, this is kind of Die For You's cousin. They're not quite the same, but it's like if Die For You had an emo phase. You also know Yeon would crush the rap on account of being from the rapper house of Ellie. Her, Hyuna, Soyeon all graduated with honors. The dance break also fits this really militant marching vibe that's been going on throughout the album to this point, but it also bridges us into the middle section of the album. Continuing the middle section is Krexy's Butterfly, which some or most of you may recognize from my Road to Queendom video. I was really drawn to it as a song that can show off the rappers in the group. The vocalists also get their time. It's a really balanced song in that way. I think Kay would absolutely crush it. Her emoting is another level, especially that bit in the last chorus where someone's doing a whistle note, or at least something similar to one. I hear that as Kay and then Huiso doing the chorus with Nana on the outro. I like how Tribe Switch really leans into the music box elements. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I really like music box motifs. I think the intro also helps bridge away from Butterfly's intensity into a different kind of intensity. This is definitely going to be introduced with a haunted house VCR at the concert where a member picks up a music box, and as they start winding it up, the intro plays and the crowd goes wild. Like with so many of their songs, I don't even know how to begin to describe Billy's MacGuffins, who's the Joker. The mix of the guitar and slightly Latin elements with the melody triggers something in my brain. I don't quite know if this would actually be on a concert set list because I have no idea how a song like this would be performed, but I could see a pretty cool casino-inspired VCR for it. The guitar influence continues into Twice's 2000 pop punk inspired Queen of Hearts. I said this last time as well, but if you're going to make going on a world tour one of the biggest benefits of joining this group, you might as well have a song in English. And I think this song's lyrics would make it worth it. I could also easily see them using it for a special tour video, especially because the main lyric is "Watch me go rule the world." This is going to be at the end of the concert, maybe even an encore. You guys know I tried to avoid the same artist on one tracklist, but I couldn't just not include Ives My Satisfaction. It's so perfectly dark and atmospheric. It builds on both the anthemic marching vibes from earlier in the album and has the driving guitar from this later section. I think this is going to be a song most people would underestimate until they see it on stage. The lighting and choreo would just elevate it so much. Put it in a section with Poison Love and Web, and I think many concert goers would have a new favorite song. Shine on me. The album ends with Weekly's Backwards. I love how the song uses a reverse effect to its advantage. I also think it fits so much as an ending song. Personally, I would use it as a hint for the next comeback by pulling something like Luna's XX teaser, where it was just the high teaser in reverse. You could also use it as a hint that if you saw their last teaser backwards, you get a new hint. I like it when lore and teasers all connect, okay? But also, ending the concert with Backwards, then playing the teaser in reverse, and then the next music video they release tells a completely different story if you play it in reverse. Oh, there's so much you can do with this. You gotta move backwards. Sorry if this video is incredibly short, but the last two videos are more than an hour combined, so forgive me. I just wanted something easy for Black Friday week. I did have some ideas about like how the concert would be, set list, how they can develop the teaser system, but those are all half-baked. I will leave you with the tour name, which is In the Labyrinth, because puzzle, maze. I'll see you guys in the next video, which will be another album reimagining.